Introducing Hecate, the enduring goddess of magic and mysteries, whose worship continues among those well versed in the arts of magic and sorcery. Whether seen as the queen of the night, the guardian of crossroads, or the nurturing companion of the dead, her multifaceted nature has left an indelible mark on ancient beliefs and modern practices. Born of the union between the Titan Perseus associated with destruction and the Titaness Asteria, Hecate was herself a Titaness of considerable power. Hecate's mother Asteria was a Titan goddess linked to fallen stars and seeing the future. From her mom, Hecate got special traits connected to the night and the moon. The way Hecate was usually shown is as a woman holding two torches and keys. People put up these images near big cities, thinking should keep away bad spirits and keep them safe. With time, these pictures made their way into homes. Families believed that if they respected the goddess, she would keep them safe and bring good luck. Hecate was born before the Olympian gods came into power. When the war happened between the Titans and the Olympians, it's possible she supported Zeus or stayed neutral. That's why she didn't get punished like other Titans. However, when the giants attacked Mount Hecate did step in to help. She battled a giant named Cleitus and used her flaming torches to defeat him. Hecate was often connected to the spiritual underworld. She would often go among the dead and interact with ghosts and wandering spirits. In some stories, it's said that Hecate saw when Persephone was kidnapped by Hades. She helped Persephone's mother Demeter by lighting her way with torches every night as they looked for Persephone. After the decision was made for Persephone to split her time between the underworld and the earth, Hecate took on the role of being Persephone's partner and companion in the underworld. As Persephone was still getting used to her life in this new realm, Hecate did her best to offer solace and help her adjust. Hades appreciated the assistance Hecate provided to his new wife so much that he extended an invitation for her to stay in his realm permanently. This allowed Hecate to freely come and go in his kingdom as she pleased, solidifying her special connection with the underworld. In later times, Hecate was occasionally shown as a goddess with 3 heads. This was because she was thought to have the ability to see in 3 directions: the past, present, and future. This belief made crossroads important and sacred in certain areas of ancient Greece. These crossroads were often indicated by poles with 3 masks, each looking in a different direction. The 3-headed goddess concept is linked to the tale of Persephone and Demeter. In this perspective, Persephone embodies the young maiden, Demeter represents the nurturing mother, and Hecate embodies the wise old crone. Hecate's depictions evolved over time, showcasing her diverse facets. Sometimes she appeared as an elderly woman adorned in flowing robes, while in other instances, she took on a younger form with shorter skirts and hunting boots. These portrayals of a youthful Hecate, combined with her connection to the moon, often led to comparisons being drawn between her and Artemis. Hecate was believed to have a group of animal companions, similar to what we associate with modern-day witches. Each of these animals had a story of transformation. One of her companions, a black female dog, was originally the Trojan queen named Hecuba. After the fall of Troy, she jumped into the sea and was reborn as a dog under Hecate's influence. Another familiar was a common house cat, once a midwife named Galantheus. She had tried to interfere with the birth of Heracles on behalf of Hera. As a consequence, the goddess of childbirth, Eileithyia, transformed her into a weasel, which in this version of the tale became a cat that later became a companion to Hecate. The link between Hecate and the characteristics we now connect with contemporary witches is reinforced by her tendency to appear predominantly in the evening. She would often take leisurely walks alongside her companions, occasionally accompanied by spirits or ghosts. Due to these behaviors, Hecate earned the title of Queen of the Night. While she was widely regarded as a guardian, there were also those who held a certain fear of her, and their apprehensions were not entirely unfounded. Hecate was thought to extend her protection to individuals who had experienced rejection or oppression. Hecate is a fascinating character in Greek myths. She is like the wise old person who sometimes acts strangely but is very kind and open hearted, almost like a grandmother. We could even think of her as a goddess of fresh starts. She was closely connected to the spirit world, which let her comfort even the most upset spirits and help them move on to their new life. The range of potential abilities attributed to Hecate is vast and ultimately limited by our imagination. Even in the present day, Hecate continues to receive reverence from certain pagans and vegans who admire her connections to the underworld, the moon, and magic. In the tapestry of Greek mythology, Hecate's multifaceted nature, ranging from the wise crone to the protector of crossroads, has left an enduring mark on ancient beliefs and continues to intrigue modern imaginations.